Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about Barbera pickups. Man, I love me a Barbera pickup. These things sound amazing. It's the thickest, meatiest, fattest sounding, most complex pickup that there is for bowed string instruments. They're amazing. I love them. However, about once a week or so, I get a panicked phone call or text or email from a friend of mine who's freaking out, and they're like, oh my God, my D string isn't working. Like, all the other strings are great, but this one, it's like half the volume of the other strings. Barbera pickups are amazing, but they are not maintenance free. So let's get into the design of the bridge. You see for a top view of the bridge here, there's that gap. That gap has to be kept clean. And so we can look at another picture of the bridge here. This, you can see that little cassette can be, it's a two-piece bridge. That little cassette has the pickups in it, and it has to be able to vibrate freely with relation to the second piece of the bridge. Rosin dust getting inside that is no good. It can stop that vibration, and if it stops it around one string, you're going to hear a greatly diminished volume of that string. Now, we'll warn you, see how this cassette is out on this one? This bridge is broken. Do not try to pull that cassette out of there. There's some little wooden pins that hold the whole thing in place, and unless you know where they are, you're going to break it, and then you won't be able to fix it. It won't work again. Do not try to separate that out the way it is in the picture right there. So the people calling me are freaking out. Oh my God, do I need to replace this bridge? It's super expensive and they're really hard to get. The answer is almost never. I've been playing Barberas for 25 years. I've had to replace one. So it is a thing that occasionally happens, but almost never. 90% plus of problems are caused by rosin dust getting into that gap. So how do we clean that out? You can use compressed air. You can blow compressed air into that gap. You can use a little bit of percussive maintenance, and I'll show you a video on that in just a second. Or we've got sort of a new trick that Chris came up with, and that's to stick a little bit of a corner of a piece of paper or a business card or something in there. I've got two videos to show you real quick. Here is the percussive maintenance and then the corner of paper. So notice for the percussive maintenance, what are we using as a tool? Well, you're playing a violin, so you probably got a bow in your hand. Just use the tail of your bow, the tip of the part you screw in, that bottom part of the bow. You can just tunk that on the bridge. And the question is, how hard do I hit it? Well, it's made out of wood. We don't want to break it. But how frustrated are you that it's not working? Somewhere in between those two is what we're looking for. And then to get the cardstock down in there, you want to loosen up your string that's not sounding right, pull it off to the side, and then you can sort of slide that little piece of paper in there, and that might clear whatever it is that is obstructing the vibration. How do we prevent this? Less rosin. If you're one of those people that's like 3 yards in a cloud of dust, you might want to go easy on the rosin if you've got a Barbera pickup. You want to do some regular maintenance, which means every now and then you're sort of tunking on that thing, keeping things loose and vibrating, blow some air in there, do the little card trick thing. Just every now and then, even when the bridge is working, just make sure that you're keeping all that rosin dust out of there. Make sure that when you change your strings, you're putting graphite into the grooves on the bridge so that as you're tightening and loosening strings, the string is sliding through the bridge rather than twisting it and causing it to bind up. So that is my advice. As always, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, check out some other videos, and good luck!